Hello, how's it going? Hi, I know I didn't have a notification. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I turned my screen around, changed things a little bit. Not wearing my cape either. Really random live. Hi, Sarah. Hey, Laura. Hi, Bill. How's it going? I can't quite get my camera set up right. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. You guys hear me all right? Yeah, just a different view now. Um, yeah, thought it'd be more fun. Change it up a little bit. Can't quite figure out how I want to get it set up. If you guys see me moving around a lot, my foot's killing me. It's killing me. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I know, really random, right? I'm trying to do an early live on the weekends because my UK followers don't get to watch my show when I go live. Hi, Dragon. Hey, Oracle, how's it going? You're random live. I'm ready for it. Oracle, are you going live? Just curious. Didn't know if you were doing it later or not. Uh, just so you guys know, Oracle, he talks a lot about horror movies and stuff, and he knows a lot. Guys really smart when it comes to like Marvel and things like that. So if you guys want to learn some stuff, head over to his channel and check that out. I learned a lot. I don't know if you guys can hear my music. I don't give a crap if this is monetized or not. I'm just going to play music on my lives. Don't really care. I'm over that. It's supposed to be fun. So whatever plays. I'll get like probably a little copyright with my music, but I've had that happen before and it doesn't bother me. So not worried about that part. Just want it to be fun. I'm wearing my Red Riding Hood top. Got my tattoos and shit showing too. Hi, Mystic. How's it going? Rebel, right? No, just changing it, man. Hi, Susan. How's it going today? A really random live. I just wanted to get on and talk and have some fun. That's what it's about, right? We're having fun here. My Thriller Thursdays. I was just a little bit too much seriousness going on. Just wanted to have some fun tonight. So, like I said, my UK people don't get to watch my lives randomly. Hi, Sarah. How are you today? I was on your live this morning, little bit. Makes my mornings. I try to catch your lives in the mornings and Laura's if I can before heading to work, right? I'm gonna be changing that. I'm not gonna be doing that forever, you guys. When my studio opens, I ain't gonna let that fail. Hi. Thank you. My foot is killing me, so if I'm moving around a lot, it's just really sore. But I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. I made it through 3 days of work, and my work days were about 9.5 hours. Given that I, sat, but I was up and down a lot, some walking around and stuff still. Oh, and behind me, I haven't got to show you guys this. See if I can adjust that. I will never buy one of these cameras again, you guys. I swear. Do not buy one of these auto adjusting on cameras. It's really awful. No, now I can't see him at all. Dang it. Okay. The thing is, like, it'll try to auto adjust and then you're always in and out of focus, and I hate it. So I'm gonna go strictly. See, now I'm in focus, but see Jason back there? He's wearing my horror hoodie. But he's the one I got for Halloween, my cardboard guy. So he's gonna be in my lives too. I'm gonna dress him up. My Jason. See how it's out of focus again? So annoying. Yes, right, Sarah? It is. It's super annoying. Now you can't even see either of us. I don't know if you can hear my music playing either. Thanks for sharing, Laura. I know this is really random. Hi, Sage Rat. How's it going today? So the weeks that I don't have my kiddo, I'm gonna go live on Saturdays around 1 o'clock for UK people, so they can make it because my Thriller Thursdays are a little late and not everybody can. Now it's in focus. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be really annoying. Oh man, it bothers me. So meant to say Insta360 link too. Okay. Yeah. I need to go get a different webcam. I have my really nice Nikon, but I'm not going to hook it up to my computer. My Nikon's for my photography business. So, yeah, it's a little different look here in my area. So, yeah. So, today, let's see, what was I going to talk about? I was going to go live in the cemetery, but it was raining. We're getting some mix of snow and rain. Not too bad. How's the Southpaw? It's sore, Sage Rat. It's hurting. So I'll be like moving around a lot, trying to adjust my foot. It's better when I have it up, or like raised up, but it's still sore. I'll get this all situated. I want to get it situated before the No One Alone for Christmas. Maybe do some Christmas lights with Jason in the back. That'll be fun. Got to get him a Santa hat. He's going to wear a Santa hat for Christmas. Yeah. It'll be fun. Hi, Wayne. How's it going? Laura sent me your Santa video. It was pretty fun. Pretty funny. It's pretty creative. Thought it was cool. Let's see. Let's check my schedule here. I think next 2 weeks. Thriller Thursday, the 18th of December. I will be going live my normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So here's what I got. For fun, you guys, what this live's about. I ain't going to reveal what it is, though, okay? I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So anybody that's in my chat is going to get one of these little guys. Oh, gosh, my stupid camera. Yeah. He's in here. I've been waiting a year. Don't open till Christmas. Don't open till Christmas. For reals. But that's what this is about. He's been hanging out in my room for a whole year to find a home because I want to give him away. Okay? And he's a big guy. He ain't one of those little dudes. So please be in my live for Christmas. A Christmas giveaway from horror. Just because you guys rock and you guys are rock monsters. And so I'm going to put names in a drawing and do a live drawing that day. And whoever's named, I'll reach out to you, get your address, and send him out, and he'll have a new home. But I'm not going to reveal what he is. Maybe you could send me a picture when you give him a home and adopt him. Okay? Because I would love to get pictures. I would love to get pictures and share with people. I want to do that on my channel too. Some fun stuff. So, speaking of that, Bill, thank you. Bill bought some merch. So I would love to share that too. When that comes, I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you did. It's awesome. I like the shirts. They're really soft. My You'll Float too with CJ. I still have some fanboy haters and it's great. I love them. And You'll Float too. That shirt's really comfortable. I wear that one to bed. So just so you know, my shirts. Hey Ace, how's it going? My shirts are pretty soft. I love them. So maybe should probably make some new ones for you guys, freshen that up a little bit. I love my horror shirt, man. She's pretty, so I'm a little obsessed with her. She's great. I love horror. I'm waiting on my new cape. I did order my new top and my new top came. Super excited. I'm going to do a reveal photo shoot with my top and my cape. She's upgraded. So you won't be seeing that bright red cape. It is still red, but it's super, super pretty. So can't wait for that photo shoot. The photo shoots will be by me. Yeah, I'm that good. I'm going to boast it up a little bit. Just because I'm excited. Susan knows. So yeah, I'll be taking some pictures, some winter ones with my new outfit. Yeah. You need cookies. I know I need some cookies too. Maybe after the show. What is your guys' favorite thing to do on the weekends or your days off when you have like downtime? What do you guys like to do? My favorite thing usually Friday nights or Saturday nights is nachos. I'll make some homemade nachos and watch some movies. I got to figure out on this program how to play some background music because I would like background music. Like I said, I don't really care if it gets monetized or not on this stuff because it's for you guys. It's fun. I care about the videos I make and their views and monetization, but this isn't so much. It's gonna drive me nuts with the camera, you guys. Lame, like Joe would say, lame. Pizza and a drink, that's fun. Tried background, but it seems loud. I noticed that too, Susan. Like sometimes the background music, it has to be really quiet, but then you can't hear it. So it's kind of contradictory to even have background music, but I still want some playing. Can't wait to see. I know. I'm excited too. I'm super excited. Next year's going to be different, you guys. My channel is going to get bumped. I am going to do some fun stuff. I'm so tired of it being like serious. Why so serious? It's time to come out of my shell a little bit. Feel a little bit more like horror. I mean, Serpentine has fun. Thanks, Laura. Try to eat well, right, Mystic? Yeah, you try to eat right for your autoimmune. I get that. Like you eat crappy, you feel crappy, get all gummed up. Yeah. You want to go kayaking in spring and summer? That's amazing. Kayaking kind of scares me a little bit. So if you can do that and you're safe, that's awesome. Just float around on the lake or whatever. There's been some people that passed away doing that kind of thing. So just be safe. There was a few ladies that were kayaking down one river and some otters attacked them, like Montana wild river otters. They're territorial, so they'll come at you. You want a 3D printer to make little dragons? That's cute. Yeah, there you go. Let's talk about the New Year stuff, you guys. What are your plans for the New Year? Serpentine's on vacation. Bye, Ace. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, she's kind of dormant a little bit. But yeah, I do want to do some investigating next year for sure. There's a few places that I'm going to stay overnight at that aren't in a group investigation setting. So I'm excited about that. And it's not too expensive. So be able to do that. I don't want to do that right now because it's cold. It's cold, guys. Trying to do an investigation when there's no heat and electricity in some places is probably not the best idea. So I don't like the cold anyway. Sometimes it's just doesn't make it a fun experience, honestly. Yes, I do have some red in my hair, Wayne. I'm trying to add some depth to it. So when it grows out and I've got the red, then I'm going to do some black and red in there. For sure. Changing it up a little bit. I do like the red in my hair a lot. I think it fits Horror's character too. Have a good day, Ace. I want to do some more videos with Miss Serpentine, but we'll see. Working on some this weekend for you guys, just some horror Christmas spoofs. So thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. I wasn't quite sure with the red because when it grows out, it doesn't like it's kind of dull. It's kind of dingy. So yeah, the red, I like it. I think it's a good touch with horror. Just some depth. I want it to look a little bit more layered than flat black, you know. So that'll be good. You guys got plans this weekend? We have Santa in town. He's at our civic center, so little kids can go, and they do like this Intermountain Children's Home Festival of Trees where people will do live and silent auctions for trees that people put together in the community, and then the money goes to the Children's Foundation, and that's awesome. Thanks, Julie. So that's cool. I hope my son gets to go with his dad today. Check that out. I let him know about it. So I usually take him, but I don't have him this week. My plan is to keep in shape and push physically fit. That's good too. Yeah, I want to get running again. start doing some weights as well. Get back into my shape because yeah. I like how I am now. Gotta love yourself. You know, it's funny because our bodies and stuff go through these phases, and each phase and stage in our lives, you got to be able to love what you're going through. So, after I had my son, I was probably the heaviest I've ever been, but I was the most secure and I loved my body. And when I was in shape and I was like 130 pounds and yeah, training all the time, cardio and all that, I would run the mountain every Wednesday morning. I was so like insecure with my body. Like I was chiseling it down to like nothing. And to tell you the truth, wasn't really happy. So I like how I am now. I would like to work on it and get healthy again, of course, but I don't think I'm unhealthy. I just know that I could put on some muscle and stuff and tone up. So, but I love my shape. So good. Healthy is good, you guys. That's good things for the new year. When you colored yours, you always lean into red, Mystic. That's nice. You know what? I wouldn't mind if my hair would just go all gray. My grays would just go all gray, but right now it's just like here and there grays, and I would rock the gray. I would totally stay gray. I could do that. Oh, thanks, Sage Rat, you sweeties. Thank you so much. I have to pay for StreamYard for it to play my videos, or I'd play you a video. I don't think it'll let me do that. It's going to be a booger. Yeah, it says, see what you get by upgrading. Thanks a lot. But thank you, Sage Rat. I'm going to get there. I have to talk to Susan about the No One Alone for Christmas thing and what we're going to do. Because Susan, OBS, I can get these really cool layouts. So if you want to do that and stream both our channels off of that, we could do that. It doesn't matter to me, but I was planning on doing some Christmassy stuff here because that's coming up. So my next live is definitely going to be Christmas. Yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, Wayne, if you grew your hair out, yeah. What do they call that with rock stars? The long hair? Sorry, just evades me. But thank you, Susan. You're sweet. Susan's seen me in person. Yeah. Does Helena have Christmas parades? They do down East Helena. They do a Christmas parade. And then they do like a Christmas movie, but it's pretty cold, so I don't do that. But yeah, today is family days at the Civic Center, so there's Santa there, and they do Christmas trees and the cookie decorating for kids, and they do a lot of community things, like the ballet will do the Nutcracker, and there's just a bunch of like performance things that happen, so you can go watch some of that. I used to play my violin in the Christmas songs recital that we did there at the Civic Center, so that was part of it. Growing up, we do Christmas songs. Sorry, moving my foot. It's okay, Julie. I took him next year, but thanks, sweetie. I just hope his dad takes him today because I threw that out there. So I'm sure you'll do something fun with him this weekend. It's not too bad. We had a mix of rain and snow, so it was a little slick, but it wasn't too bad. It didn't stay very long. I really want to go out and get some pine boughs though for my house. I do have my tree up. Want to get some more Christmas lights and bake my oranges, do my Yule traditions. So that's fun. Change things up a little bit. I'm not really a traditional Christmas person, with all the Santas and snowmen and stuff. I do the Christmas tree for my kids, so they have that, and the stockings that my grandma made us. Yeah, Susan is Victoria Darkwood. Yeah, she's Lady Victoria. Yeah. Oh, so Laura, the oranges, I just slice up the oranges and you put them on a baking tray and then cover them with some rosemary and cloves and some cinnamon sticks in there, and you bake them on 225. I forgot for how long, but it's like a few hours till they kind of dry out. You don't want them too dry, and then you can string them up on twine, put them around the house. I like to put them in my round trays that I have on the counter with my pine boughs. It makes the house smell really good with the cloves. You have to get cloves and put it on the oranges, and it's just a pagan tradition, a Yule tradition. So I do that. I like to decorate naturally. Hi, Tanya. How are you doing, sweetie? Natural Christmas. I like the old time Christmas Santas and stuff. You've been drinking hot honey and lemonade. Hot honey and lemonade. That almost sounds like a hot toddy, Wayne. How's that? I've never tried a hot toddy. I always wanted to try hot buttered rum. So maybe this year I'll try that. I'm glad you're doing good, Tanya. You like good spice mead. I have a mead that I want to try. It's an apple pie mead. Just gonna hang on to it till Christmas and break that open. It's a Viking mead. So, and it wasn't cheap. Let's just say that when I found it, it wasn't that cheap. And it's a small bottle. I'm like, man, this better be good. This better be good. I really like apple pie moonshine. Local people make that. And that stuff's really good, you guys. Apple pie. I do have some bottles of wine that I'm keeping for my store when I open. They're special. So I found a few bottles that you can't find anymore. Yeah, and I'm gonna when the store opens, I'll use those. I want to serve wine when people do their shoots too. Just have a glass and celebrate that for them. I think that was my favorite thing, my Viking photo shoot. I brought a bottle of mead, and it was like an all-day thing, and it was just awesome when we started. I was in full body armor, and we took pictures, and then it started to rain a little bit, and then I dressed down into my shield maiden outfit, and then it kind of got cold and a little snowy, and we went down to the creek. It was Crystal Creek, and where I finished my photo shoot, and lit a fire and poured some mead, and we celebrated my photo shoot because it was just celebrating me that day. It was awesome. My favorite final girls. Oh geez, Oracle, that's hard. Jamie Lee Curtis. Who's the girl that does Nightmare on Elm Street, and Nev Campbell? The first Nightmare on Elm Street. I can't remember her name, her actual name. It evades me. Can't think of it right now. Waiting for more snow in Iowa, baking some bread. Ooh, homemade bread. Denise, do you use a bread machine or do you actually bake it? My mom used to have a bread machine, and it smelled so good, and the inside of the bread was so soft, but the outside was hard. Courtney Cox is good too, Susan. That's right. You don't drink 2 bottles of wine and you throw away when 2 years old. And oh, I see. Okay. Oh no, Tanya. Yeah, I was careful. I still have it. I still have my armor. It was custom made. It's leather and chain. It's chain mail. So I keep that. It's gonna go down to my kids with my pictures. So that's something I'll share with you guys too sometime. Those pictures. Hey, Octoman, how are you? It's good to see you on. Yeah, really random, huh? I was hoping Paul would show. He's been wanting to catch one of my lives forever, and he's in the UK, and every time I'm on, he can't make it because it's too late for him. So I was hoping be able to go live for him. Doing some artsy stuff tomorrow, you guys, besides working on a Christmas spoof for you. Jason's pretty awesome back there. He scared my daughter when I first brought him home. He's about 6 foot something. He's a little 6 foot back there. I had him in the living room, and I knocked on our door, and I was like, Hey, come out here. And she comes out, scared the shit out of her. He's pretty tall. He's fun. Can't wait to dress him up. I've always wanted a cardboard cutout. So he's my first. The first cardboard cutout I ever wanted was Michael Jackson from the Thriller. I love that album. Heather Lane. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Her name. I couldn't think of her name. Use marinade chicken. Oh my gosh. Marinated chicken tonight sounds amazing. I can do this orange baked chicken. It's super simple if you guys want this recipe. So you get some chicken breasts or whatever your chicken thighs that you like to use. Mix it with onion soup mix, the powdered onion soup mix. And then you get apricot preserves and is it Russian dressing? Russian dressing. The Russian dressing. Just mix it all up, put it over the chicken, bake it. Usually bake it about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how thick the chicken is. Serve it with some potatoes, veggies. Oh, I need to do that. That stuff's really good. Forgot about that. Haven't done that in a while, but I love nachos, so I might do nachos tonight for dinner. You guys have a favorite Christmas dessert? I like making gingerbread cookies. I have a really good gingerbread cookie recipe, and they're super thick and soft. And I like using the red hots for buttons. Yeah, they're my favorite. Put them out for Santa. I need some cookies. I can't say that 10 times fast, Laura. Say it 3 times fast. You had Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's cool. Ninja Turtle cutouts, Julie. That's awesome. From the first movie. That movie was really, really good, wasn't it? 1990. Very cool. You're driving through Mendon right now. Octoman. You guys cracked me up. Oh, Bill, hold still a minute. I need to figure out. Oh, come on here. I have to figure this out because I'm just trying to do it in my studio, but it wasn't working for me. I don't know if I could do it on here, Bill. Hang on. Since we're on here, sorry guys, taking a minute because I was trying to add Bill. Not sure. Shoot. Trying to reset things up is kind of a pain. Seriously, I know. Your mother threw it away. Well, moms are good at that, right? They're good at getting rid of your broken toys or things that you ain't using. I've done it. Guilty. My girls had so many of those Lala Loopsy things. And what else did they have? Those littlest pet shops. I was like, gosh, you guys, if you're not going to play with them, I'm just going to get rid of them. And I did. Because I saved all my old toys for my, it's okay, Belle, I'm trying to figure it out. I tried to save all my old toys for my kids, and they never played with them. I had all my Grand Champions and My Little Ponies and stuff, and yeah, I was like, what? They never wanted to play with them. Anyway. All right, there we go. Oh, by the way, I'm really awful at wrapping presents. I look like a blind T-Rex when I'm trying to wrap presents. So the kids know it's coming from me. If I try to wrap it really, really well, then it fools them. Yeah. Or it used to. Now they're old enough that they know, but The only one that doesn't is Mikey. Mikey's the only one that still believes in Santa. Yeah. But it's cool. It's all good. It's funny. I just am not good at it. I'm good at other stuff, artistic wise, but I cannot wrap gifts. Save my life. You would know who it's coming from. It's just a giant mess. Blind T-Rex. Yeah. I'm trying to get some holiday photo shoots together this month too for some people. Getting some booked. I do have one of those lady shoots. Can't say it. One of those lady shoots booked, lined up. So I actually found a nice bed and breakfast. Oh, another thing. I was curious on what you guys thought about this because we don't have this here in Helena. I want to do those sexy shoots for people that are transgender or gay, not just women. Like the ones around here are just women. And I think those kind of people need that. I want my studio to be a place where people can come and feel good about themselves and sexy and have that self-love because those people go through so much crap and they're the nicest people. I have one of the nicest ladies that comes in to see me. I love seeing her. Hey, Bristol. And yeah, I think they need that. Like there's nothing I'm saying like don't put your like, what you do in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. Don't put that on me. But they're people and I love them. I love people. And I think that they need that too. And they don't offer that. And I think it would be amazing if I could do that for some of those, even drag queens. So that's part of my studio with Veil and Vein is to be able to bring out that hidden part of people and bring it to light and show them that their worth isn't what people think of them because they're so criticized and put down. And I think it would be awesome. I want people that love everything horror and gothic to want to be in my store and to draw those people in, and they don't. Our city is, I'm sorry, like people are just so narrow-minded. Yeah, very accepting, very open to people. Can't wait for Scream 4. Yes. I remember when Scream came out in theaters and it was awesome. The first one, the 1996 Scream was my favorite. It was so good. So I hope Scream 4 is good. I hope the new one, Scream 7, is as well. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, Dragon. Like, I do that for guys too. Like, some guys want, or even if it's just business shoots, like, some guys want, just headshots for business or maybe give it to their lady. Who knows? Or their man. Who cares? But yeah, those people need that and they don't have that. And that's one thing that's missing that I just locked in on. So I think that'll fit perfect with my studio and the storefront. I would love to do gothic shoots and stuff for ladies. Holy cow. That's fire. So I'm excited. I know things got kind of held back a little bit and changed, but it's just going to push forward and hopefully still be able to open it in around Halloween next year. If not, that's okay. I'm still planning on it. So if I have to, if it takes me a little bit more time, it's still going to happen either way. So it's all good. Yeah. And I am taking a course for special effects horror makeup. It's a 15-month course. So I'm able to do that. So I'll have that certification behind me. I'm excited about that because then I can actually use that in my studio with the business. Yeah. Not cosmetology and hair and all that, but strictly just horror effects. Like if somebody wants to dress up for a photo shoot and have this cosplay of Pinhead or whatever, do it for them. And I could do that in the photo shoot. I want them to be sexy. I want the whole atmosphere to be that way. Really dark, horror, gothic, sexy, and people just being able to be themselves and be comfortable around me and be like, Carla's let me be my actual self. Because when I did my Viking photo shoot, that was like the most liberating thing I ever experienced. The whole thing was like a transformation from the armor to the shield made into who I actually was. And I won't ever forget how I felt that day, and then to be able to celebrate at the end. And it was me because I'm Norwegian, my dad's side, and I embrace that. And a lot of people put down some of the pagan traditions and stuff, but nothing is negative. Like nothing about that part of me is bad. I don't do anything negative or satanic, sadistic, whatever. I don't do that. Like everything about me, my love of horror and stuff is good. It's a positive thing. It's not just what I grew up with. I love it. I loved Halloween when I was little. It just kind of, when you get older, you kind of realize things that your cycles are, you will learn that there's things that you go through in life that reveal themselves to you, and you're like, oh, that makes sense why I was doing that, or why that's part of my life and my journey, and what can I help people with, and what can I share, my talents, my skills, what can I do. I've always loved art, man. When I was little, I couldn't draw. I loved horses, but I drew them all in like box form. Like they were always squares and stuff, and I could never get them right. And then I just worked at it and worked at it. And I was like, someday I'm going to be able to do this. Have a good day, Oracle. Thank you for being on. I'm just saying where he left off at. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm just reading through the comics, guys. Gonna head out. Oh, okay. Right on. Hope your day's good. If you can catch one of his lives, that'd be cool. Show him a little bit of support, 'cause it's pretty awesome. The knowledge that he has on movies and trivia stuff. I'm not very good with the trivia stuff, but Oracle would probably be in it. I don't know. Pretty amazing. Some people have like really good memories for stuff like that. You think I would know the name of the actress in Nightmare on Elm Street, but I couldn't think of it. But yeah. Holy cow, do I miss Salem. I bet it's really pretty around Christmas too. I bet they do some really cool stuff. It's awesome. Right on, Aquaman. Go for it. You blacked out writing your last message. It's okay. That is full of useless. That's okay, Mystic. Sometimes your useless information is not so useless. Just saying. Share what you know. You might share something somebody doesn't know. So that's pretty cool. I was the 13th, and that's my lucky number. Right on. You know what numbers I like? Those angel numbers that come up randomly. So far this month, I've had 333 and 888. And 888 is a really good angel number. If you guys believe in those or not, but sometimes they're random, and I'm like, Oh, good for you, Bill. You're good with the movie trivia too. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm not, so some of those have me stumped. It's pretty sad. I just need to binge and soak it all in. The thing with me, when I was in high school and I had to do tests, I would cram the night before and memorize it, and then I would ace it. But to retain it, I would never retain the information. Very, very little, especially history. Now I actually really do enjoy history, especially places that I explore or learning about haunted or paranormal places. Yeah, so those are fun. I like that. I think I'm going to be doing some painting in the morning and some drawing. Be good. Just trying to stay off my foot. Hi, Roger. How's it going? I know. It's okay. This was really random. I went random because not everybody gets to watch my lives at night, and it's super late for the UK people, and they feel bad. So I'm going to be trying to do two lives a week when I can do them at least. So the Thriller Thursdays and then Saturdays at 1 p.m. I think is a good time because nobody else was scheduled. So it's just awesome you guys are here. You guys found me. Change my setup a little bit. That guy back there, that's Jason. And then I've got my antelope. Yeah. Man, he was awesome. I love them. So should dress him up too. You end up falling asleep early. Don't we all? I like naps and I like getting sleep. It's one thing to do it for testing and others to do it if you enjoy it. That's right. Yeah, so usually for Christmas I'll make gingerbread cookies. My girls like snickerdoodles too. You know what was really good? The snickerdoodle Twix. Snickerdoodle Twix are pretty good. I grabbed one of those from work the other night to try it. Hot chocolate's pretty good. Yeah, but if you guys have like fun stuff for Christmas that you enjoy, I would like to hear about it. Wayne's little hot toddy lemonade. I should try the hot buttered rum though. I used to drink a lot of rum and Coke way back. I was in my 20s, late 20s. As soon as I cut out like the Coke and the rum though, I lost weight. Man, you wouldn't believe how much sugar and stuff is in that. Hey, James, how's it going? Not good. Not good. You lose a lot of weight cutting out sugar and pop. Pop is so bad anyway. Just saying, like once in a while, it's okay. Indulge once in a while, you know, but I'd say like all the times, not in moderation. Yeah. The Snickerdoodle Twix. They were pretty good, Wayne. You can taste the Snickerdoodle in them for sure. Right on, Sage Rat. I'll have to try it. No worries about the time this ends. It'll be 9:50 Sunday morning. Well, there you go, Bristol. That's sweet. But it's Sunday, and that means I'd be closer to going back to work, and I don't want to go back to work yet. I'm going to lay up and stay off my foot. It's doing good, though, you guys. It's just really sore, just so you know. You would love to try hot buttered rum. You're pretty brave there, Susan, with your coffee. I can't do that one. I will not. I'm glad you thought it was yummy, but it's just the thought of it. I think the best coffee I had was the one that we had in Salem at Blackcraft. Because I did bring home a bag because I went back to get a cup after you left, and I was like, I need some coffee before I get on the plane. And they were so booked. Like they didn't have any walk-ins. It was reservation only. And I was like, dang it. So I like walked around for a little bit. I got a book for Mikey on Mothman. It was super cute. And then I got the Sisters grounded coffee and took that home. So I did take home some coffee there, Laura. Spiced rum, so the coffee might be good. Add some rum, Bailey's in coffee. But I could see spiced rum and coffee. The kind that Beardo drinks, that Kraken, that's good stuff. The Kraken's really good. The black spiced. It seems like every time I try to send him and Mrs. Geek a gift, they don't get one. There's two that didn't make it to them, and I'm really bummed out about it. So I sent them some Viking mugs that are made out of horn. They were really cool. Hey, Karen, how are you doing, sweeties? Hope you're doing good over there. It's good to see you. You were awesome. Yes, I bought him and Mrs. Geek one, and they never made it there, and I was so bummed. And then I also sent her a necklace, and she got hers, but I sent Beardo one, and it was a Hammer of Thor. It was a special one though, and he never got it, and I think it was because the price of them from the shipping company. There probably was that fee, Laura. You're talking, what is it? It's not a tax. What do you call it when it's they have to pay to pick it up or whatever? I think that's why Beardo and them and Mrs. Geek didn't get theirs. Customs, yeah, Bill. It did. I was so bummed out, especially the mugs. That sucked. Um, yeah. So next time, I think if I send them something, yeah, the customs fee. So I think if I send them something next time, it'll be where I send the package myself and put this is what it's worth, and then they'll get it. Because when the company shipped it directly, it never got to them. Yeah, the tariff part. Hi, Goblin. How's it going? Yeah, it didn't make it to them, so that sucked. But yeah, I try to send them Christmas gifts if I can. This year it might just be a donation, so dang it. I try to when I can. He's done a lot for me. Beardo's done a lot for me. So's Crow and Shape. So you guys know, like, been following Beardo for 2 years now. My channel's 2 years old now. It was 2 years old in November. So that's pretty cool. And Crow, huge supporters, been Crow and Shape. So Shape's awesome. How's it going, Goblin, this morning? I don't know if it's morning over where you're at, but it's still pretty early over here. You joined Beardo 2 years ago too, James. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of brought me out of my depression when I was at work stuff, watching his lives. First it was his debunk on Mindseed, which was really cool. And then yeah, I started watching his lives on my lunch breaks. And yeah, I want my channel to do that too for you guys. Just take you out of your reality for a few minutes. So next year, when we get rolling, I plan on doing, yeah, right, Roger? Thanks, man. I plan on doing some horror stuff, especially with my new cape and top and all that. So I've got some ideas in mind. Make it fun for you guys. I want it to be where people want to come, they look forward to having my lives and my show. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. Really, you guys, when I started my YouTube, it was to build my character, Horror. So for me, like, she's iconic. I wanted her to be up there with Elvira and Lily and Morticia. So that's the reason behind my channel and horror. And it's really awesome. It's cool to meet my viewers and you guys and my supporters and my community family and people in person. I've met a few in person so far that are followers, and that's just awesome. It's really cool that people like it that much. So it means a lot to me. Do you have anything autographed like Elvira? It was funny because Hair Force was like, you need to do stuff like that. He had mentioned it. So no, maybe with this new photo shoot, maybe I'll have some more people can buy them. Or I'm not sure how to do that. I have to have like a different storefront, which is cool. So I could do that. Could get that set up through Veil and Vein too. To have a little merch shop for that where people can buy some autographs, photographs and stuff. That'd be cool. That's a good idea, Bill. That's fun. I like Elvira's stuff. We was all Beardo, Virginia at one point. We've been watching Beardo for 2 years. Purchased a membership a year ago. That's still really cool, Mystic. That support, that means a lot. Your support to the channels means a lot. It helps them go, helps them keep their channels going. So, and it does make a difference. There's a lot that we put into it. Laura knows, having to do that video, huh, Laura? There's a lot of time that goes into it. It's hard. It's hard to do videos, especially if you, like me, I don't read a script. I will kind of write down what I want to say, and then I'll say it and record it, and then I'll get it to where I have it down how I want to dictate it, and then I will edit that into the video. But it takes me quite a lot of recording and stuff, hence the bloopers and my outtakes, just for fun. But I need to do some more of that. But yeah, it takes me about a week to do a video. Because I also do the recording of the clips, the video that I'm talking about, or if I'm going out somewhere and doing a kind of a documentary on the place or given the history, then I've got to record that, go to the location, record that, talk about it, look up the history, make sure the history is correct too, and then edit it all together along with my own recording. And so, yeah, it takes some time if you're doing those kinds. Hey, Waverly Jean, hello. How are you? Hey, Pinky. Welcome on in, Pinky. How's your morning going? She has an autograph. I know, I saw that, Bill, the autograph book. I like her little Halloween book for kids. That one's super cute. Last September, you really started following Beardo, and then, yep, mine was, oh gosh, it was in October when I started watching Mindseed, and then Beardo debunked them, and I was bummed, because I really liked their show, I really liked their channel, and then when I found out some of the things were faked, and then how they did it, Beardo talked about how they did it, I was like, no, it is so disheartening. I'm so mad. Great listening to you while working. Coincidence you just talked about that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am doing good. Thanks, Waverly. That's awesome. Thanks for coming in. That's great. Troll in the chat. Sage Rat, you lurking? You guys are lurking? That's all good. It makes my day. Yeah. I just want it to be fun for you guys. So that's why the randomness. I'm just talking about, yeah, please don't miss Thriller Thursday on the 18th. Please be there. I will put a schedule live out so you guys can get the notification and then participate. So I do want to do that giveaway as thanks. Thank you for being part of my channel and being the Rock Monsters. This little guy's been waiting to find a forever home, so he's pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome. So I'm not going to reveal what he is. Whoever wins him will find out. Yeah. To start putting some money ways and travel to some other locations to investigate too. I do know that my girlfriend here does want to go to Waverly Hills. You brought up that, Waverly. But I do want to find some kind of plantation home because that will scare me. Like, I watched this one movie and I know it's fake, but there was a part in it that really got to me, and it was the St. Francisville Project. I don't know if you guys have watched this horror movie, but it's like where these college students do a documentary, kind of like the Blair Witch, but they're staying in a plantation house that was owned by a witch that had slaves, and she did all these horrendous torture things to these slaves, and it's a horror movie. But there's some scenes in it that were pretty scary. And so I thought, man, if I went and checked out a plantation house, that would just, the history of it and stuff, I think would be scary. So I would do an investigation there just to be like, oh, I did it. That one would be scary. I think hospitals are pretty traumatic, and asylums. I haven't done the Montana prison here. I want to do that this year really bad. My friend's done it. It's pretty, to me, it's pretty unnerving to go in a place like that because you just have so much negative energy and things that have happened in there that just want to make sure I'm safe when I go into something like that. And that'll have me on edge too, just to be in a prison because it's not good. It doesn't feel good. You found me in Beardo's chat. Right on, Roger. There you go. So big thanks to Beardo on that one. Yes. Yes. He's been amazing. I love his, don't forget, he's going live hopefully tomorrow, his Sunday lives. So show your support there. But yeah. And if you guys do ever do go on and buy, merch or whatever off of my channel, like Hair Force is done, Laura got a hoodie, or even if I've sent you something, like share it, share your pictures. I want to share it with people. So you guys are important, and it makes me feel good that you guys love it that much. That's awesome. Montana prison would be good. There's lots of places you look, right? Recently investigated your bathroom, Sage. I have a sign in my bathroom, Sage, that says "Don't summon demons while in the bathroom." It's pretty funny. So I have some coffins and stuff in my bathroom. My room and my bathroom are all horror and gothic, you guys. So hey, Steve, how are you doing today? What you got lined up for the weekend? Got a lot of stuff going on? My favorite song, Paint It Black. You love Waverly Hills, the only place you've investigated, been multiple times the last 2 years in newbie. That's okay being a newbie, I think. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think being a newbie, you're a little bit more open to things happening. I think that things happen when you don't expect it. Hey, Noah. Hello. Hello. How are you? I just shared out your video on your reaction to one of those channels. Shared that out. So that's awesome. What you got going on? You guys do anything getting ready for Christmas? Savannah and Charleston are loaded with foundations. Well, thanks for that, Bill. That's good to know. I think Charleston would be a neat place to check out. How about investigating that new place, Defoe, to show covered by Beardo and Real Evidence? I do want to go over to the UK and meet them sometime, like maybe not this next year, but maybe the following year. You're welcome, Noah, of course. I support you tons. You're amazing. I love your channel and the stuff that you do. Yeah, so it'd be cool to go and meet. It'd be cool. I wish I was able to meet Noah when I was over in Salem, but it's just, things are just not enough time. Need more days. I needed like at least 2 or 3 more days. Yeah, I would have been super happy with an extra day or so down there. Would have been super fun. Just cause, but had to get back because my kiddos had Halloween. I love taking them trick-or-treating. It's my favorite. I always said if I ended up being an old lady, I wanted to own like a really scary house that kids would have to come up to, and they'd get king-size candy bars from me if they were able to brave it. Brave the scary witch house. I'd be a scary witch and hand out super king-size candy bars to those kiddos. She's the nice witch. There's a jail in St. Augustine that your brother-in-law swears was scratched. Very possibly. I bet, though. I bet, yeah. Not sure. They make me uneasy, the jails and stuff. That's okay. Just have to go in, protecting yourself. Don't let anything negative. I don't like attachments and stuff. I've had that happen. I've had an attachment before. I have. It's not good. Don't want that happening again, especially when you have kiddos. So, oh, the lighthouse, seeing a haunted lighthouse or investigating a lighthouse, that would be amazing. I love lighthouses. I swear, like, my past life was Viking. I feel it. Um, Maybe that's why I like lighthouses too, because they're just that sign in the dark that you've reached land. It's pretty cool. You just have to project your aura like in a busy place. Yeah. I was scared in an old Montana prison at 3 a.m. and assault at 10 a.m. Right. You're right, Denise. I agree with that one too. You know what scares me the most is going into a place and them being like a live human, like a squatter or something, like what Noah does. I don't know, man. If you walk into, I've seen some videos where people have walked into transients that have held up in a place, and it's scary. Got a dash. Take care. Thank you. You as well. Thanks, Bristol. It's good having you here. Thank you for joining. It was just a quick random live, and I'll do Saturdays too. I don't know what to call the Saturdays. That's okay. Kind of like having a theme with it though, like my Thriller Thursdays. Thanks for joining. I could try to do like an overnight in one of the cemeteries here too, but I kind of don't like to disturb them. I just don't. The ones here are like well kept anyway. I think there's a lot of loved people there. I think if anything's there, they're just visiting, in my opinion, visiting people. But there's a few, like when I went to the Elkhorn Ghost Town one, that one it's sad. It's sad. A lot of them are children, and there is one cemetery that's I would go to investigate in Virginia City, Montana, Bootleg Hill, because that's where the vigilantes hung the outlaws, and that one I think that would be worth investigating. I've had some stuff happen over there in Virginia City. You have to switch to your phone. It's okay. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate you. I hope your dinner is yummy. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do yet. Like I said, I think nachos sound pretty good. That baked chicken I was talking about, I haven't done that in a while, so I should do that. I should do that one of these nights. So, yeah, that'd be good. Trying to think. Yeah, I'll have to run to the store and get stuff to make nachos. Nachos and a movie. The girls yesterday watched Five Nights at Freddy's, and tonight they want to go to the Five Nights at Freddy's in the theater, the second one. So I'm going to drop them off and they can watch a movie tonight. Yeah, Sage at Virginia City here, there was a lot of outlaws. A lot of stagecoach robberies and murders and things like that, and those people were hung, and the vigilantes took it upon themselves to handle the law. The worst thing about the ghost town's the brothel. They have a terrible vibe. I would say so too, Mystic. I did stay overnight in the brothel in Butte, and that one, there was some parts down in the basement of that brothel that was pretty sketchy. There were some areas that felt very dark. They did some bootlegging out there. They also had tunnels that ran in and out of the basement. It was part of the red light district that did a lot of bootlegging and stuff with the brothel, and That one was, there was some negative energy in there. Not all of it was, but especially parts down there. I think because they were like the lower end ladies that lived down in the basement, and the other ones were upstairs and on the top floor. But the ones down there had it worse. There was a few murders. One person got pushed down the stairs. The other was poisoned in that brothel. So there's some of that negative energy in there. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. Yeah, Virginia City has a vibe to it. I love that ghost town though. That and the Elkhorn ghost town. Bannock was really neat too. Not as negative. Bannock was pretty neat. Just a lot of history to it. Probably one of the most thriving ghost towns next to Virginia City. Marysville here had some gold found. It's a smaller ghost town. Above above Marysville is where there's the ski hill, the Great Divide. So used to do a lot of snowboarding up there. That was fun. But it's right above that ghost town. And that gold that was found there was from Thomas Cruise, and he donated the gold to the Catholic diocese. And that cemetery is the one that I managed and worked at. So I have some of those videos up if you guys want to check that out about the cemetery. I do kind of give like a tour of the cemetery and talk a little bit about it on my channel if you haven't yet. So there's those. It talks about him finding the gold and then donating it. And then the bishops that founded Carroll College here in Helena. I went to that college out of high school for a semester for pre-veterinary medicine, and I also did some art classes. That drawing class was awesome. I learned a lot from that class. Any brothel live encounters, awful, horrible vibe. I'm sorry, Mystic. I know they had it hard back then. It was just their way of life. I can't imagine like even the medieval ages, like living back then. Like, can you imagine being stressed out if you were going to die every day? Like, just the stuff, like whether it was plague or pillaging or murder. Yeah, there's this. I'm glad we don't live in the dark ages. We're kind of spoiled now, given that, stuff happens. But back in those times, it'd be very stressful. I know being a Viking, I'm pretty sure I died in battle in my past life. So I feel that. I feel like I died in battle for a lot of people. 30 was the average lifespan, right? Yeah, most of those are mining towns. That's right, Sage Rat. Abandoned locations. Locations. Yeah, they are. You're right, Wayne. Some beautiful ones. America, there's a whole brand new city that's left abandoned with a freeway and an airport. You know what ones would be cool to check out? Would be like an abandoned amusement park, kind of like on Goosebumps, where he has Horrorland and stuff. I would check out an abandoned amusement park and investigate that. That'd be fun. I would love to go to one of those. It's all like grown over and stuff. That'd be neat. Would you do a past life regression? Yeah, I definitely would. I know Susan has a gentleman that does that with her, and she does that. I could see if maybe I could do one with him. I have that feeling. Just because I'm so connected with my Norwegian side, I do feel like I think that Susan and I were in something big like that too. I think there's a connection there between me and her. Where we fought beside each other and something big like that. I do kind of feel that. I don't feel like you meet people for no reason. I think there's reasons for meeting and connections with people. Yeah, Paul. Thank you, Susan. I'll have to reach out to him and see about doing one and what I can find out. That would be interesting. I'm very connected to my Norwegian past and my heritage. my grandpa is 100% Norwegian. So we have family land over there. I don't know much about my family, but we have farmland over in Norway, in Lesla and Sorengard. Sorengard is my actual last name, Sorengard. That's my Viking last name, Sorengard, which is really cool. I love it. So I embrace it. I've kind of reconnected with the traditions for Yule. If you died in battle, were you a man? Very well could be. I do feel like I've been on that side too. I feel like I have been. I don't know if I was a Viking woman in battle or a man. I do know that I do have some connection to being a man in a past life. And that's cool, like to know that part of it. I totally believe that too. Somewhere down the line, I had been a man in a past life, and that's fine with me. It's cool. We were very connected to the Viking era in the 1700s. That's cool. Yeah, your sessions. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'll get a hold of him, Susan, and see what we can find out because I'd be interested to know, even if I was like a man in battle too. Like I'm cool with it. Viking women. There was more Viking women in battle, I think, than people realize. A lot of them that they've discovered skeletons and things like that were women with armor. They have found bodies of women with swords and armory. Yeah, there was Sage Rat. It's pretty neat. You have family in Yorkshire, so maybe that's why you settled there. That's cool too. I think that's another reason. Like I feel a lot at home over in the eastern part of the United States too, even though it's just recently that I've been there to Salem. But to me, it felt happy. I felt like I think when the Vikings have crossed, like I think my family came over to that east part of the United States, and I'm familiar with Salem in that area. Just inside, I felt like a whole connection to Salem in that place too. My dad and my grandpa lived over in San Francisco. The one that I'm talking about that's Norwegian, and he lived in San Francisco his whole life. Um, that's where they lived, but that's clear o'clock. I don't know. I love Montana, but I do feel a connection over in the eastern part. Like that's where we landed, and then our family moved and settled. And on my grandparents' side, on my mom's, they're Dutch and English and Irish and Scottish. My grandpa is Scottish, so my dad's side's Norwegian. I'm sure, like, yeah, you were a Viking warrior with your father. That's really cool too, Susan. And like to think about it back then, the population of people wasn't as great as it is now, this current day. So if you go back far enough, like your connection with like, because my mom traced our ancestry back to Eric the Red, and I didn't know we were related to Eric the Red in our bloodline, but through the bloodline that I have, we're connected to Eric the Red. And um, back then, with the population, it's easier to keep track of the lineage because the population wasn't as great as it is right now. Like, there's millions, billions of people, but back then there wasn't as much. Yeah. may sound silly, but you found some places feel like home, even if it's the first time you've been there, right? Exactly. Waverly Jean, you're on that. You hit the nail on that one. I feel like we're connected to certain places too. I really love the ocean. Like the ocean to me is, I love it and it scares me at the same time. You need to go help your stepdad if you're still on when you get back soon. Well, thank you, Sage Rat. Hope your day goes amazing. I'll probably only be on for another 15 minutes, sweetie. So just a quick live and just wanted to do something awesome with you guys today, Saturday. So you have a good rest of your day. It was awesome to see you on. Celtic women did fight in battles, sometimes alongside men in the armies and defenders. Yeah. I do feel like I was a warrior in the battle, so I feel like I died in battle. Just have that feeling. So I guess we'll find out if I do a regression or not, whether I am or not, but be interested to find out. Thank you, Mystic. You have a good day too, sweetie. Thank you for coming on. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. You never hear any current generations of young adults saying that. I know. Well, a lot of the new generations are new souls. Like they're not old souls like I am. Like I don't think I'm as old as some, but I know I'm an older one that's been through some past lives. I don't think the energy goes away. I think that it's always in a like not quite reincarnation, but it never energy never goes anywhere. It's still around us, and I think that we have cycles of lessons in different lives that we live, that kind of thing. That's what I believe. I believe that we come back and live again. I don't think that it ever goes away. I think we all go into one place as well. We're here to learn a lesson. We have a journey. We're here to help people. We're here to learn things about ourselves. So when I have things come up, I'm like, oh, not going to repeat that. Or, hey, I know why that happened. Like things that I did when I was little with my grandma. And then when she was on her deathbed, it made sense. I was like, wow, this is why I'm doing this. Hi, Tim. How are you doing? You're late for your own funeral. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. How are you doing? We'll have to do a past life regression. Yeah. It'd be really interesting. So we'll see. Hopefully that Five Nights at Freddy's movie that they're going to go see is good. I think it's got Matthew Lillard in it. I like Matthew Lillard. I'm doing all right, Tim. It's sore, but it's healing. It's going to be another week or two till it's completely healed, but just trying to rest it this weekend as much as I can. Thank you. Keep saying I have friends steal your body so you're late to your funeral. Yeah, I won't be late to mine. It's 15%. It's a 15% Rotten Tomatoes. The second Five Nights at Freddy's. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound like it's. Oh well, at least it gives them something to do. Yeah, it's good for them to get out and do that. I'm sure they will. They'll probably laugh through it. I like the cartoon that my daughter's been into though. That has been Hotel. It's cute. It's really cute. It's kind of her thing, me and her kind of thing. There's some parts to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't watched the first one yet. I let them watch it last night, and then they're gonna go to the second one today. The first one was better, Susan. Okay, take your word for it. Right, Dragon. It is like it's crazy. Has been Hotel. Yeah, it's wild. It's a little wild. Just so you know, but I like it. It's a cool spin. The the creator of that cartoon is she's an awesome lady. So just prepare to be shocked a little bit, but it's great. I think it's great. Um, it's crazy that somebody can come up with an idea like that, and she'd been working on it for quite a while, she said. And then she finally produced these cartoons and it blew up. Like it just takes something and it's like bam. So that's awesome. Like kind of like Harry Potter and those things, like think of an idea like that and just boom. Or Star Wars. It's pretty awesome. I like that. Been wanting to write a horror novel and I need to put some time into that too. I've started it. I know my plot. Maybe not quite the mid section of it, but I do have like the whole plot for this horror novel. It's called The Ringer. The Ringer. No, it's not like Family Guy. No, Bill. I'd say it's more like kind of reminds the cartoons ish styles. They kind of remind me of Invader Zim, but not. It's crazy. Like, yeah, you'll have to look it up. It's really good. It's really good. I think I love them. My favorite is Alistar. So if you watch that, Alistar's my favorite. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think, yeah, it's funny. Your mouth's gonna drop a few parts. You'll be like, "What?" Yeah, I was too when I first watched it. I was like, "What?" My kids, they're my little homies. I love them. I'm excited for some Christmassy stuff with you guys, though. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. I will put a schedule out for December 18th for that live. So just so you know. Yeah, it's got dark humor. That's right, Dragon. There's some dark humor in it. So need to watch. I like Krampus, that horror movie. That one's a good one for Christmas. Gremlins, of course. What are some other good ones for Christmas? National Lampoon's Christmas, of course. That one's always funny. But I'm trying to think horror movies for Christmas. I think Krampus is a good one, and yeah, Gremlins for sure. Yes, that's the giveaway, Bill. So I'll make a thumbnail for it, and I'll have that out so you guys get notifications, and you guys can join that Thriller Thursday. So that'll be sweet. Die Hard, funny, Denise. I've never watched Die Hard. I know everybody talks about it. I know Beardo had talked about it and stuff, but I have not watched Die Hard. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah, I've watched that one. Oh, and the Snowman, whatever that one is. I've watched that one. Yeah, I need to watch Die Hard so everybody yeah, everybody's talking about it and I still haven't watched it to this day. Pretty sad. Right. Yeah, I know, Denise. Crazy, right? Jack Frost. Yeah. No, I have not watched Die Hard. So it'll be on my list to watch, I promise. I'll let you guys know what I thought of it. Yeah, it's good, huh? I don't understand why people say it's a Christmas movie, but I guess I'll find out what the whole hype is about it. You saw Die Hard in the cinema? Yeah, that's cool. Your homework. My homework's watching Die Hard. Okay, Denise. I will do that for you. I'll let you know how I can do that tonight where the girls are at Five Nights at Freddy's. They have it. I saw it on the TV, so we'll definitely look it up. He is at that started Christmas party. And, oh, okay. You see. I gotcha. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch it. And I'll be like, okay, guys, this is what I think about Die Hard. The one that I haven't watched is the Terrifier 3. And if it involves kiddos, I'm probably not going to watch it. Yeah. I'd just rather not. But Krampus was good, but it wasn't, wasn't all gory. It wasn't a gory Christmas slasher. Yeah, thanks, Bill. I just don't care for that. There's some horror movies where the kiddos are involved, and it's hard to watch. So, Insidious, I think is what it is. That one was hard to watch. Poltergeist, with the little girl, and Pet Cemetery. Even though I love Pet Cemetery, little kid in that one, and then Pumpkinhead. Oh my gosh, man! I always wanted to watch Pumpkinhead because it was for rent, and I was like, I really want to watch that one because it looks scary. And so I watched it recently this year, finally, and with the little boy, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it's because I'm a mom and I have kids, but that was hard. That was hard. I felt bad for the dad. There's no way that I would do something like that. I know you like miss him and want him back that bad, but oh man, when he gets ran over, yeah, anything involving little kids is hard. So those kind of horror movies, I kind of try to stay away from. I know Hellraiser for me was pretty hard to watch. It just gave me that one scared me parts of it. So, well, I'll watch Die Hard tonight, you guys. You have to do a short video after in support of Beardo after watching it. Yeah, Denise, there you go. That's fun. I should do it? Oh, I thought you were saying you should do it. I should do a video. Okay, I could do that too. I'm sure I could come up with something with Die Hard and Beardo. I need to do one for the shape too. Maybe I should do some videos for them. That would be fun. Yeah. Do one for the shape and Crow and Beardo. That would be fun. A little thank you video, little spoofy one, That'd be cute. Thanks. That's a good idea, Denise. Really cute ideas. I appreciate that. I'll work on that too. Been wanting to do another Paranormal Nightmare hit, and CJ, even though I made my last one, I couldn't. Man, the mouse traps, you guys. Did you watch that video with the mouse traps? That was the dumbest idea he's ever had. I even commented. I was like, that's the dumbest idea you've ever had. Yeah, that was the mouse traps, dude. What were they thinking? It was craziness right there. I know they were doing it for entertainment, obviously, for sure, but I wouldn't have done it. That's just asking to hurt. That's asking. It almost reminds me of Jackass, like the way him and Sonny are remind me of Jackass. Let's do this and this idea. It's the paranormal jackasses, you guys. It's hard to watch some of that stuff when people are like falling off their bikes or their skateboards and biffing it and hitting their faces and their stunts and stuff. It's just hard to watch. I'm like, nope, ouch. It's pretty rough, right, Octoman? Like, let's do the paranormal jackasses with CJ and Sunny. I guess I'll make one of those videos. That'll be funny. So just Just a little sneaky peek right there. I'll have to do one. It's like a funny series. We've got the paranormal jackasses, you guys. Who's the top 5 paranormal jackass? Yep, I agree. That would be pretty funny. Who does the worst stunts? I don't know. Lee from Not Really Haunted. That guy. He's done some stunts too, where he's hanging out of his attic. He's the one that I did for Horror Days. Christmas Horror Days. So there's 2 videos on him and Smug Puppy. I thought they were pretty funny. Secondhand embarrassment. Well, people fall down. Oh, Julie. It just hurts me to watch that stuff. I'm like, yeah, because I used to do a lot of stunts when I was little on my bike, and I've done some pretty bad wrecks. And I'm like, oh man, that hurts. That hurts. I felt that one. PQ falling in the holes. Yeah, yeah. Well, paranormal. Yeah, they're cute. PQ, paranormal fakers. I know, right? Well, Paranormal Nightmare, the guy fell in the hole most when he was going down into McKay's. Okay. That's funny. I'm definitely lightened up today a little bit. I must be feeling a little bit better. Yeah. No, just trying to have some fun with you guys. So I appreciate you. I will put out that schedule for the 18th, and then that Saturday again, I'll go live, just so the people in the UK can catch a live. It's not late, because yeah, I felt bad that some of them stay up till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and you guys rock. When you guys are up that early, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you love me and my channel. That matters to me. You guys are amazing. I wouldn't be here doing horror and what she's doing if it weren't for you guys. So thank you. Your plane keeps buzzing in town. Paul and Claire, yeah. Laura and you will be live on the 13th. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. We'll look for that too. Thank you again. Yes, Bill, thank you. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you soon. I'm going to get off here and start working more on that video. And tomorrow I'll be putting another one for members only. Some artsy stuff. So thank you, Susan. I hope so. It means a lot to me. So I appreciate it. You guys are my heart. Thank you for loving horror. I want to tell you thank you. Have a good night, the rest of your evening, and I will catch you again soon. I'll see you in the chats. Hi. Oh, Purple Roni. Hello. You are lurking. Thank you, sweetie. Yep. I'll be in Beardo's live tomorrow when he goes live too. So I'll see you guys in there and try to catch Crow whenever I can if I'm not asleep, and anybody else. I do try to catch Laura's in the morning briefly before work. Yeah. But that won't be forever, you guys. It's not my plan to be working for somebody forever unless it's me. So I can't wait to open up my studio. It'll open up a whole new door of being able to do things, possibility. So I'm excited. Thank you again. This was a great live. I'm excited about it. I will catch you again soon. It's okay. It's all right, Dragon. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. When you can, you can. And it means a lot to me. So thank you. I will catch you soon. Love you guys. Bye, Rock Monsters.